Yes, hello and welcome to Spirit Rising. I am your host and commentator, Shirt Donovan. Folks, what a great night of action we have in store for you. And first up, it's going to be Libby Cannon taking on Zara York in the student division. Both of these competitors looking to move on to take on Stella Hopkins in the final women's student division match of the year. Stella Hopkins still undefeated for the entirety of 2021. Making her way to the ring, Libby Cannon. Libby Cannon so eager to join the main roster in Super Spirit Wrestling, but first, she will have to get through Zara York, and either competitor still will have to get through Hopkins. And her opponent, Zara York. Zara York has proven to be one of the more interesting athletes emerging in the student division. An eclectic style matched with an eccentric personality.
Fight.
And tonight she will make her best use of both against Libby Cannon. Kitchen sink early across the midsection for Zara York.
Yeah.
York not afraid of punishment, as we have seen throughout the year. Absorbing some big strikes from Cannon there. Cover for York, quick kick out there for Libby Cannon. Chops setting in across the body of Zara York, and Libby Cannon now following through with the single leg crab. What a year it has been in the student division, as the young talent collecting in Super Spirit Wrestling continues to shine. Wakagatame now, quickly applied by York. Libby Cannon emerging as the powerhouse of the women's student division there with a tremendous jumping brainbuster, but here comes Zara York. Breaks across the eyes and then slammed across the knee. Zara York certainly with a mean streak. And you are seeing it now. Cover for York. Cannon up before the two.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Libby Cannon building some momentum here, looks for a cover. And York escapes. We're going up again, and this time across the apron. Libby Cannon sends York to the outside.
Give up.
Another well-executed backdrop from Libby Cannon, honing the fundamentals in the student division throughout the year. You have to wonder how many times York and Cannon have sparred off camera. Big headbutts setting in for York. And another for good measure to keep Libby Cannon down.
Give up.
What a chop there from Cannon. Look at this note down into the crossface
Give up.
with such velocity. And again, taking Libby Cannon back down into the mat. The persistence of Zara York. Cannon trying to make something happen. DDT from York plants Libby Cannon. 2. And Cannon just barely gets the shoulder up, again in jeopardy of the Wakagatame.
Give up.
Zara York is proving tough to take out here.
Give up. Give up.
Pulling everything out of her repertoire of violence to dispatch of Libby Cannon. Jumping facebuster again. And Cannon has got to do something.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
5 minutes gone.
Give up. Give up.
Cannon doing what she can to hang in this matchup, but it's another big headbutt from York. York now to the ropes with a lot of energy, jumping facebuster. Sends Cannon down. And it's another ugly DDT from Zara York in the corner. She's repositioning almost a lifeless body of Cannon. And it is enough. Zara York will move on to face Stella Hopkins. The final women's student division match of the year. The winner of that match, of course, will be entitled to a main roster position here in Super Spirit Wrestling. Exciting development to be sure. What a performance there from Libby Cannon. Cannon will, of course, be able to rejoin the ranks of the student division next year and continue forging her path ahead in Super Spirit Wrestling. Folks, we now turn our attention to the heavyweight division. It's going to be Stan Beasley taking on Dead End Dai Fukunaga of Dark Circle. These are two men that know how to hit hard and they know how to hit often. Stan Beasley, of course, with the more, I would say, genuine approach, if you will. Dai Fukunaga far more concerned with just inflicting pain. Making his way to the ring, Stan Beasley. Stan Beasley has been impressive since his arrival in Super Spirit Wrestling. With God's lariat in the pocket, will he be able to find it tonight against Dai Fukunaga? And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by fear and decay, he is Dead End Dai Fukunaga! Such a collection of violence in the ring there alongside Dai Fukunaga. His partners in Dark Circle, and immediately starting with a chop to the throat. Beasley not backing down, some chops of his own. Concludes in a big hip toss for Beasley. Dai Fukunaga had the kick scouted, takes Beasley down to the mat. Beasley establishing the early advantage here. Thus far, easily handling Dai Fukunaga, who now is slamming Beasley's head into the canvas. Looking for a bit of a cover there. is hooked for Dai Fukunaga, who earns a 1 count. Beasley again hurling Fukunaga into the canvas. Both athletes refusing to budge, but it is indeed Stan Beasley coming out on top in that exchange. Beasley over and over again. Enziguri delivered to the side of the head, expertly done by Stan Beasley. The big man can get up, as you saw there. Counter backdrop leads to a pinning predicament. Dai Fukunaga out at 1. Inside cradle from Beasley, great awareness, but unfortunately positioned too close to the ropes. Backdrop driver from Beasley. No doubt one of the most powerful athletes in Super Spirit Wrestling. Big elbow from Beasley and another Enziguri connects. Many athletes don't expect Beasley to have certain tools that he does in his repertoire, but nevertheless, making effective use of them is Beasley. Dai Fukunaga right in front of his comrades, driving the head of Beasley repeatedly into the canvas. Chop is sidestepped. Beasley takes side headlock control, looks for a cover. Testing the conditioning, no doubt, of Dai Fukunaga. Backdrop driver again, and look at dead end. Dai Fukunaga sits right up, delivers a headbutt, and it's actually Dai who's busted open from his own efforts. But I'm sure this matters very little to a man as violent as he. Beasley with the 2 count. Big time slam sends Dai Fukunaga to the outside.
2, 3,
Decay and fear just staring holes into Stan Beasley as a bloodied Dai Fukunaga returns to the action. Dai Fukunaga refusing to stay down, almost as if he's inspired by this loss of blood. Stan Beasley perhaps beginning to run away with things. God's lariat! God's lariat! The leg is hooked! And it is over! Stan Beasley finding God's lariat in an unholy space in the company of Dark Circle, and Dai Fukunaga, bloodied and bruised, will leave here tonight with a loss to Stan Beasley. What a hard-hitting affair there in the heavyweight division, folks, as Stan Beasley leaves here tonight victorious. Folks, we're now going to take you to a match in the women's tag division. It will be Hana Nishikawa and Randy Crawford of Cannon Rush taking on Samina Velvon and Mariah Hamilton of Squad Life. This should be a great competition, folks. These two teams building some momentum in the division. Let's see how it all goes down here tonight. Making their way to the ring, the team of Randy Crawford and Hana Nishikawa. Cannon Rush! Fan favorite tag team Cannon Rush looking for victory here tonight. Squad Life happy to stand in the way. And their opponents, the team of Samina Velvon and Mariah Hamilton. Squad Life! Both of these teams symbolic of the ever-increasing competition
Fight.
across all of our divisions in Super Spirit Wrestling. So many different alliances formed throughout this year. One has to wonder what effects it will have on the outcomes next season. As we near our off-season period, more importantly approaching our biggest event of the year, Spirit Odyssey, the landscape of Super Spirit Wrestling has changed significantly since the end of last year. Early cover here for Crawford. Velvon with a hellish backdrop, driving the in-ring veteran down into the mat. Crawford rebounds, now in control with the Boston Crab. Tag made to Hana Nishikawa. Now in for Cannon Rush. The low, mid, high combination proving to be effective for Nishikawa, following through now with the snap suplex, and Velvon scrambles for a tag. Bit of confusion there for Nishikawa, now turning her attention to the legal competitor. Kicks across the midsection, lightning fast from Hana Nishikawa. It will be up to Squad Life to avoid those kicks as they will accumulate quickly. Hamilton with the snap suplex.
Give up.
Nishikawa with the shoulders down, Hamilton out at one. Nishikawa taunting Hamilton, who really has yet to have a moment of big-time offense. Leg is hooked for Nishikawa. 2 count.
Give up.
Hurricane Rana well executed. What a kip up there. What a display from Nishikawa, ready to re-engage. But Hamilton
Give up.
right back on the attack. Look at Nishikawa looking for a kick. Hamilton wisely ducks, but the shotgun dropkick is sidestepped. Interesting back and forth developing here between Hamilton and Nishikawa. Big time knee connects for Hana Nishikawa, but Hamilton rises for more. Nishikawa so athletic. The low, mid, high again connects. Hamilton, though, refusing to stay down, uses the snap suplex as a moment for a tag. And it is now Velvon back in for Squad Life. Some frustration there out of Velvon. She is able to avoid the kick once more. Tremendous powerbomb from Samina Velvon. Rattles the body of Nishikawa, now scrambling for a tag. Velvon kicks to the midsections for both members of Cannon Rush, and again, defiant is Samina Velvon.
Give up.
5 minutes gone.
1.
Velvon maybe looking for another power bomb. Instead, it is a counter from Crawford. And Crawford with a backdrop.
1.
Looks for a cover here, 2 count from official Larry Graham. Hurricanrana takes Crawford up and over. Big time kick off the Irish whip for Crawford. And now, maybe thinking about an even deadlier kick. Avalanche position, no. Velvon counters with the elbow. Hooks the leg. Nishikawa running interference. Tornado DDT delivered by Mariah Hamilton. Certainly a difference maker in this tag team match. Got the arms hooked up and down into the face buster from Crawford. Hooks the arms once more. Velvon refusing to stay down. Crawford's gonna try it again. Third time appearing to be the charm. Velvon rattled for the moment. German suplex, well done by Crawford. But here, no, Velvon scrambling for a tag. Probably a smart decision in her current state. And Hamilton comes in hot with the snap suplex. Spear from Hamilton. Bridges on the fisherman. Crawford trying to shake the cobwebs loose. Thrust kick right to the chin of Crawford. Headbutt sends Hamilton down. And now look at Crawford in enemy territory. And it's Hamilton again with the tornado DDT. Crawford knows she has to make a tag, and she does. Great move by the veteran. Hamilton now in Cannon Rush territory. Big time pile driver. Oh, and now the soul butt kick from Hamilton. What toughness on display between these two teams. Shote connects from Hamilton to the ropes again. Shotgun drop kick across the back. Nishikawa stepping through, applying the stretch.
Give up.
Complete shot, a twisting complete shot at that. And now Hamilton has the shoulders down, no! Nishikawa with the stretch applied. Crawford on the way to run interference. It is not in time. Velvon intercepts. And now look at this! Flapjack cutter combination from Squad Life. Thrust kick to Nishikawa. And look at this. Look at Hamilton. Kick right to the back of the head. Vibe check from Hamilton. And Crawford, knowing that that could have been all, is able to keep Cannon Rush in this match. Hamilton rolling late in this contest. Kick to the spine of Nishikawa. And look at this, Crawford able to grant Nishikawa a moment to turn the tide. Oh, but out of the corner is Hamilton. So resilient throughout this contest. Hamilton has just refused to let Cannon Rush get the upper hand. Thrust kick from Hamilton. Look at this, vibe check on the outside. Will Nishikawa be able to return? At the count of 14, Nishikawa returns after the vibe check. A collision in the ring. Big knee setting in from Nishikawa. Crawford happy to get the assist this time. Hamilton contending with both members of Cannon Rush. And it's Hamilton now to the top. Frog splash across the body of Nishikawa, and she got her. Crawford not able to get there in time, and Squad Life is victorious here tonight over Cannon Rush. What a big-time performance there from both teams. All four athletes laying it all on the line there in that women's tag competition. But it is indeed Samina Belvon and Mariah Hamilton leaving here tonight with the victory. Folks, we are going to take a short break, and when we come back, we will have a big-time matchup in the junior division that you will not want to miss. We'll be right back. All right, folks, as I mentioned, it is now time for a big match in the junior division. It's going to be two former champions, Have Mercy Percy Chapman and Cameron Reese. What a big match this is set to be. I think it's been quite some time since these two athletes have met in the ring. What an occasion this is going to be. Both of these athletes always trying to outdo their opponents to the fullest degree, but which one will accomplish that objective tonight? Making his way to the ring, accompanied by big man Benjamin Rhodes. Have Mercy, Percy Chapman! And there you see the holder of the All Challenge medallion, big man Benjamin Rose, still with a tight grip on that title. And now here comes the Midnight Rider. And his opponent, he is the Midnight Rider, Cameron Reese. Cameron Reese about as sharp as they come, a former Shadow Band champion, as is Percy Chapman as well. Always an electrifying moment when two champions collide, and tonight will be no different. Following this match, folks, will be our main event in which a rivalry intensifies between the ever-growing Influence and Guardian Corps. Claire Birch recently dethroning Nona Ford as the holder of the All Challenge pendant, adding another title to the Influence's grasp, alongside the Fury bands held by Adriana Dante and Blair Rogers. But tonight, Shelly Jacobs will face off against Ryoko Matsui, the leader, in a sense, of Guardian Corps, a 3-time Destiny Band champion. As tensions grow between these two groups. For now, Cameron Reese looking for a suplex, I believe, but Chapman able to reverse and sends the Midnight Rider to the outside. Chapman willing to give chase, Reese not allowing it to happen.
Give up.
Stiff punches on either side, but I would give that edge normally, I suppose, to Percy Chapman, but Cameron Reese, surprisingly here tonight, big knee right across the jaw of Chapman. Cameron Reese, such a varied offense. Chapman more of a bruiser-based style, big-time shot right to the jaw there of Reese. Brainbuster sends Reese again to the outside.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Counter from Reese drops Chapman down to the mat, held in the body scissors. Whoa, what a German suplex out of the corner from Chapman. As Benjamin Rose calls out to the fans, sliced bread from Chapman, shoulders are down. Chapman out of the corner with a kick to the midsection. Former champions always pushing each other to the limit as Chapman finds another brainbuster. Rolling punch right on the money for Chapman. Modified brainbuster coming down at an ugly angle. More damage to Reese. And Reese to the top. Scouting Chapman. Low drop kick. Connects for Reese. Shoulders are down. Chapman out before the 3. Inside cradle from Chapman. Reese out at 2. Right on the money again for Chapman.
5 minutes gone.
These punches will start to pile up if Reese is not able to adapt. Reese taking to the ropes. Lariat connects for the Midnight Rider. And again, following through once more. Cameron Reese on a tear. Brainbuster again from Chapman. That unnatural angle. And Reese is out on his feet. Inside cradle from Chapman. Almost enough. The Midnight Rider springing out before the three. My God. Drop kick from Reese. What a lariat from Chapman. Chapman refusing to stay down. Big time shot off the Irish whip from Chapman. Sliced bread. Great positioning. 2. No! Forearm shot this time from Reese. Sliced bread again on the way. Looking to get through the whole loaf. No! And again. Will this be the one that does it? No, I can't believe it. He's got him up. The gallows. He got him. What a match. What a display in the junior division from two former champions, two top dogs of the division. What a show. Percy Chapman emerging victorious after a war with Cameron Reese, finding the gallows after several unsuccessful attempts at the sliced bread to finish the match. Big time efforts on both sides there, but it is Percy Chapman coming away with the win. Well, folks, speaking of big-time matches, we have arrived as tensions flare in our main event. It's going to be Shelly Jacobs taking on Ryoko Matsui. The Influence, Guardian Corps, both groups having just all this animosity building between them. And, you know, it started when Claire Birch lifted the all-challenge pendant from Nona Ford. It continues tonight as Shelly Jacobs faces Ryoko Matsui. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by the Influence, Shelly Jacobs. Shelly Jacobs certainly has what it takes to defeat Matsui. There's no bones about it. Although Ryoko Matsui is a 3-time Destiny Band champion, Jacobs has picked up a lot of steam in 2021. And her opponent, accompanied to the ring by Kaori Okawa and Nona Ford, she is the guiding light, Ryoko Matsui. No doubt, one of the most beloved wrestlers in all of Super Spirit Wrestling. The fans giving her a warm reception each time she walks down that ramp. But that all comes to a halt when she slides into that ring and steps across from Shelly Jacobs. Ryoko will not want to take Jacobs lightly. I'm not even sure how you could. But the Guiding Light is known for being well prepared in any given circumstance. The challenge will be whether she is able to withstand the might of Shelly Jacobs. As we've mentioned, 2021, a much different year than 2020 for Super Spirit Wrestling. Ryoko Matsui, despite being a 3-time Destiny Band champion, I do believe is entering this match with a losing singles record. A sign of the ever-shifting dynamics in Super Spirit Wrestling. And all the more reason why Ryoko has got to watch out for Shelly Jacobs. Matsui will look for the Galaxy Slam as Jacobs will the Disaster Plex. Either maneuver could end this matchup. The Influence certainly have struck the first blow, holding both the Fury Bands and the All Challenge pendant due to the efforts of Dante, Rogers, and Birch. And you have to believe that the luminaries at ringside, Nona Ford and Kaori Okawa, have got to have their eyes on those Fury Bands, the titles that they once held so joyously. I've never seen a team more happy to represent a company. Will that time one day come again? Matsui taking Jacobs up and over the deceptively strong Ryoko Matsui, as we have seen many times. Lariat now for the guiding light. Senior official Norio Nakatomi calling for the break there on the cross arm breaker. Cover for Jacobs, and Matsui springing out even before the one. Matsui looking for something big here. Back avalanche position. Look at this. Oh my God. Release German from the top. Right on the neck of Jacobs. This has got to be it. And Jacobs somehow gets the shoulder up. Jacobs now maybe looking for something big as well. Matsui denies. Unfortunately, bad positioning on that pinning predicament. Jacobs counters with a backdrop. And look at Jacobs, a German suplex of her own, hurling Matsui into the post. Knee from the top from the guiding light. This match ramping up in violence. What a sequence here. Full Nelson hold from Jacobs. Old school maneuver, yet still effective. Look at this. Disasterplex. Disasterplex from Jacobs. But can she get to the cover? Matsui is able to get to the ropes.
5 minutes.
You gotta believe this match would have been over. Big time elbows now from Jacobs. Get Jacobs. Brainbuster in a hellish manner. Delivered to Ryoko Matsui. Is the Bulldog the start of a sequence here for the guiding light? Can she turn the tables? Was on the brink of defeat for a moment. And now look at this. Matsui and Jacobs. Rolling lariat. Look at this! Matsui! Galaxy Slam! Galaxy Slam! Can she get to the cover? Shoulders are down! She got her! And Guardian Core wins battle number 2 as this rivalry intensifies. The guiding light, Ryoko Matsui, victorious here tonight over Shelly Jacobs of The Influence. What a night it has been here at Spirit Rising. I can't wait to see, folks, the effects of this match here tonight, how it will further intensify the rivalry between Guardian Core and The Influence. We will just have to wait and see. Thank you so much for being with us. For now, for everyone at Super Spirit Wrestling, I'm Shirt Donovan. Have a good night.